my mom and dad's, and my dad came up with a recipe for vegan tuna fish. I've tried it, it's actually pretty good. So we're gonna shoot a video. Got my tripod. Let's see what this is all about. Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm here again at my mom and my dad's, and my dad came up with a great recipe for vegan tuna fish, so he is going to show you how he does that.
Hello, welcome to Gary's Kitchen, which is sometimes Jeannette's kitchen. Today it's mine. When I started a vegan diet, I could do without the meat, and it still doesn't bother me not to eat meat, but one of my favorite things was tuna fish, and that's probably one of the only things that I miss about a vegan diet. So I developed a tuna fish, and it's really not too bad. So let's get started. First thing we got to do is I took a bag of soy curls.
Let me get those.
The Butler Soy Curls. You can buy them online, and there they are. Put it in a bowl, cover it with water, and for about an hour, and then they rehydrate, and this is what you get.
It's leaking all over your cookbook.
It's leaking all over my cookbook. So the first thing we have to do is we can't eat them, and we have to chop them up a little bit, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So I have a little blender here that I use. Comes in handy. My wife got it for me. Bless her heart. The only thing, sooner or later I'm going to have finger food. Real fingers probably, but just going to fill my blender with some soy curls. Now this is going to take a couple batches to do this, so what you need to do to get the seafood flavor, I use some sheets of seaweed. You buy them in any grocery store, and I just tear them up and put them in the mixture, so they blend in with everything.
You use a whole sheet?
For the whole mixture, yes. That one there is about a half a sheet. I'm just going to pulse this. That should be good enough. And now we'll put it in a bowl. And this is not quite done, but as you can see, it looks like the consistency of tuna fish already. A little bit more seaweed. This you can overdo it on this stuff, so do a little bit at a time. I put too much in once and it was atrocious.
Don't put your fingers in that, please.
Thus the finger food. And after we get done with this, I'll just tell you about an alternative recipe you can make with soy curls at pulled pork or sloppy Joe mix. In fact, I've made it and people couldn't tell the difference between real pulled pork and this. So that's the tuna fish so far. Looks like the consistency of tuna fish, and it's missing one thing now. It's missing the mayonnaise. Now we're going to make the mayonnaise, and the mayonnaise is really pretty simple. So we're going to use a 12-ounce package of extra firm tofu. We're going to drain the liquid off of it first.
I just cut it open and drain the water out of it. I did not press this.
Now what I'll do is we'll blend this up just a little bit. In order to make these things work, you plug them in. We want to take about 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And we want a little sweetness. I'm going to put a good tablespoon of maple syrup, or you can put honey in it. It just gives a little bit of sweetness. That's good. Teaspoon of dry mustard. A half teaspoon of onion powder or garlic powder. There we go.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is. We'll just blend this up a little bit more. Vitamix, got one. Okay, now there's our mayonnaise. Give it a little bit of taste.
Okay, just one second. Did you follow a recipe? Yes.
I did.
Forks Over Knives Cookbook. And it is the mayonnaise one, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't use the one with cashews in it.
Oh, okay. Do you need this anymore?
I don't. This needs a little bit of lemon. It's a little bit of seasoning, and it needs a little bit of salt. Not much. And I like this, a touch of this Creole seasoning. Add what you wish. I mean, taste it. And Vitamix, get one.
Oh, pretty good.
One more ingredient that's needed for this. Here it is.
Is that your Molson's vegan ale?
Vegan ale. I cook much better with this, except when I'm cooking on a grill, then I try to stay away from it.
One thing I noticed is missing are your Band-Aids on your fingers. You're not wearing
Yes, no Band-Aids today.
Okay.
I'm good shape. I'm just going to make tuna fish, just like we normally would. Stir it up.
You had some Old Bay seasoning out. Were you going to use that?
Yes, I am going to add a couple things after we mix this up. Get some more mayo in there. The thing about this mayonnaise, you can add ketchup to it, it makes a delicious Russian dressing, or you can make sour cream out of it. Jeannette makes a great sour cream. So it's pretty versatile.
Oh, look at that.
And now it's starting to look more like what you would traditionally see from your tuna fish. It looks still a little bit too dry, so we'll add, we usually have to add the whole shebang here, so that's what we'll do.
Yeah, you used an entire package of soy curls.
Entire package, yep. And, I mean, you can cut the recipe in half if you don't, I mean, I will go through this whole bowl in a week, because I like to put it on crackers. I make a sandwich with lettuce and tomato. I'll just eat spoonfuls of it. That's how good it is. A couple other ingredients that I like. Number one, though. Just a little bit of Old Bay seasoning. Now you're dealing with seafood, unless you get your tuna from someplace other than water. Just not a lot. And I like, I chopped up some celery and some sweet pickle chips that I'm going to add to the mix. Okay, let's mix this up really good.
That looks good. That looks really good. You definitely have that oceany flavor from the seaweed. Old Bay seasoning adds that perfect touch. It's good. It's really good.
You'd have a tough time telling the difference between this and a can of tuna fish, to be honest with you. So try this.
Thumbs up.
What you can do with your soy curls after you plump them up and rehydrate them, you can put them in a blender, cut them up the same way that we did with the tuna fish, throw it in a slow cooker with some garlic and a bottle of your favorite barbecue sauce. Slow cook it for about 2 hours. Mix it up and you've got the delicious pulled pork. You can make sloppy joes out of it by adding tomato sauce to it, or tomatoes. So you can do a lot with soy curls, and they're lots of protein.
Soy curls are just dehydrated whole soybeans. There's nothing else. And you hydrate them in water. All the directions are on the package. It's very, very simple. And then you can grind them up like he said, or cook them whole. Because sometimes I do this for like a taco filling. You can do a ton of stuff with soy curls.
So nothing better than a tuna sandwich with lettuce and tomato, maybe a little onion, and a Molson's vegan ale for lunch.
Well, thanks for making that.
Okay.
It's good. You gotta try it. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
This is just me, and here I am.
She's the cleanup crew.
I'm the cleanup crew. They just kind of walk away and leave everything for Mom. Would you like to show the table? Nice. Nice work.